Hello there. Welcome to Club Nintendo level 138. Joining us today is Mr. John. How's it going, John?
Aloha, Tim. What's up?
Aloha. That is the region of the new Pokemon game for 3DS coming out in October, November. Or I guess you'd say Alola, because they in real Hawaiian as one should. Did they use real French when they went to France in Pokemon for X and Y? Did they do that?
Yeah, I don't remember any French. Was there French?
I don't know. I assume there'd be like French in the game. No? I just skip over the whole language thing?
Nah, just it's all English.
Okay. The universal language of business and
A Pokemon.
intergalactic space travel via Star Trek.
And Star Wars.
And Star Wars, yes. Oh boy. Yeah, English is the language of life. Oh, I'm joking. So, John, the first thing, I got my notes here. Pokemon Go, we got team leaders for all three teams announced and shown. We got Candela for Team Valor. Team Mystic, we got Blanche. And then for Team Instinct, we got Spark.
Blanche.
Well, you're Blanche. You're blue, right?
Yes.
You're not in the better of teams. Team Valor, the red team. That's my team, and we're awesome.
I think mine looks cool. Is yours a woman? I can't tell.
I think Instinct is the only male trainer.
I mean Spark.
Spark, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it looks like too. I didn't know we were gonna have team leaders, honestly.
I didn't either. Yeah, yours has like albino hair, like it's white.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like
Yeah.
Anderson Cooper.
Sure. Yeah.
So what are these people going to do in the game?
I have no idea.
All right.
Now it's like, what are these? How does this influence my team at all? I did win my first gym, John, since we last spoke. So that was a very exciting thing. I took over a gym, and I kept on fighting that one gym over and over again, and reviving my Pokemon and refueling their health. And like the fourth attempt, took them down. Took down that Snorlax and there's some other ones in there. Felt good. I have no idea what happens now. I guess I have a pigeon guarding the gym now. I didn't leave my good ones.
Well, you want to leave the good ones because if you have it there for more than 24 hours, you get extra coins and Stardust and stuff.
Interesting. If I do I have to revisit that place?
No, you have to just go into the settings. The settings. You have to go into the shop and you have to tap on the top corner as a little timer for how long your Pokemon's been mastering the gym. And after 24 hours, you tap on it and it just gives you a bunch of rewards.
Still red last time I drove by it. So I go to shop, and then
Let me pull it up.
Here.
Yeah, you see it?
It's loading here. Here we go. Do not enter. Oh, that's one of the updates. So in the latest update, that every time that you open the app, they make sure you're not in a dangerous area, you're not driving, you're not trespassing, you're not doing basic bad things. So shop. And I got a shield thing.
Yep, that's it. And you tap on
it. You assign the Pokemon to a gym to be eligible for it. I think my gym might have got to take it over.
Yeah, if it was still there, it would have a number up there and a little timer next to it, probably.
If he was there earlier today, though, it doesn't like you have to manually prompt after 24 hours, right? So I might have missed my chance. It might have still been there, and then someone came.
I think after 24 hours, even if you
no
don't
matter what,
check, it stays there. Yeah.
Okay.
But 24 hours.
Go back and fight and win back.
In my neck of the woods, you literally have your Pokemon there for like 20 minutes. And
I'm in Milford, John. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of.
Yeah.
I went to a at least less popular area of Milford too. I don't know, downtown Milford. This is like middle of nowhere part of Milford. Yeah. So okay. So gyms, that's the thing. I gotta say the bag organization, John. A lot of struggle, just just throwing crap away because that bag fills up real quick.
Yeah, I throw all my potions away. Like
potions are gone pretty quick. I finally got a good number of Pokeballs. I'm stocked up.
How many?
So these are all free Pokeballs. I've gotten. Let's see. Let's open my bag up. So I've got 160 Pokeballs and 38 Great Balls.
Nice.
Those raspberries are creeping up. I got 81 raspberries.
I use the raspberries a good bit.
Yeah. I threw away, or I used most of my revives, so I need to get more of those. Cause
I still have a lucky egg I haven't used.
I got like 3 of those. Yeah. So yeah, I think I need more revives to want to take over another gym because yeah, my Pokemon are not that strong right now. And it's really infuriating. I'm trying to level up my fire EV dude and
Flareon.
The Flareon dude, Pyro. And so I leveled up to level 16, and it's not letting me. I leveled him up once, and then it's not letting me do it again. I got to get to level 17 to do another level. I feel like I'm pretty close to the max, which I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, John, because like some maxes I've seen are a lot higher in combat power than what I'm doing.
Well, your max, the max gets higher for your Pokemon as you level up.
It does.
Yeah.
Now, when you level up a Pokemon on a higher level, is it?
It's based on percentage. So if you evolve a Slowpoke who's got 90% of its CP full,
yeah,
most likely it'll have at least, the CP won't. It'll stay about the same. I think, if that makes any sense. It stays percentage-wise the same. You won't have as much. I'm botching this description, but
clearly.
I know there's a couple factors that go into when you evolve a Pokemon, how their CP comes out. You have to, there's some calculators online. You punch in their stats, like their HP, their Stardust, and their CP. But yeah, as you level up, like when you get to level 20 from 19, you might have a couple Pokemon that are now able to get to CP 1600 or 1700.
Okay.
Their CP doesn't go up when you level up, but the little bar grows bigger. So
that bar is gonna get bigger.
Yes, the bar gets.
It's like at the very end right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now the plus watch thingy, the attachment, the wristband thing, which is coming out in September now. New launch date, $35. I'm seeing that they've got 2 LED color between green and blue.
Oh, that's cool.
So it also works with Pokestops, we found out.
Nice. Get your balls.
Tap on this thing and hit up the Pokestops. And it will attempt to catch a Pokemon that you've caught already. It will not guarantee a catch. So, $35. When you think these finally come out, do you think these will? So the pre-orders are all gone, right? Do you think once these are out, you'll be able to find these?
I think so. I think one of the reasons they delayed it is so more people all have it right when it comes out. I think they'll make a lot more, given the success of the app. Before they probably weren't planning on making.
Let's make some more of these. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. They probably thought, let's just hold off, make sure everything works better, and have enough for everybody. So. I think they won't be too hard to find, but I know the pre-orders on eBay are going for crazy amounts.
Now, John, would it surprise you to know this is not the only Pokemon wristwear you can buy this year from Nintendo?
What that you talking about that little watch thing?
Have you heard about the Pokemon Z Ring sets for Pokemon? The new ones. What are they called?
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. You get the Sun and Moon. Yeah.
Are you talking about the stones for the little stone things?
There's this wrist thing with some stones. I got a green stone, a blue stone, and a red stone. I guess you can buy different stones to swap in there. And I'm thinking this wristband is definitely designed for 9-year-olds because that does not look like that would fit an adult wrist. Just saying. And I see a little Pikachu that you get with this thing, maybe. But they're $30. November 23rd, they go out. And here's their description of some highlights as to why you might want to buy this chime. So you can feel the thrill of battle as the Z-ring lights up, makes sounds, and vibrates. Isn't that exciting? The type-based attack icons in each Z crystal become visible as they light up when inserted into the Z-ring. Z-ring features two-way play, synchronized with the video game for 4D experience. Video game synchronization allows the player to feel the power of the Z move. Get different crystals to unlock different colors. 2 AAA batteries are required and included with the set. So that's a nice thing they did.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that nice?
So nice of them.
So yeah, the Z ring. I have no idea. Like this talks your 3DS over Bluetooth, I guess.
Probably. I'd say so.
Yeah. Okay. This is a bizarre thing. I think this will make Sun and Moon a hit with the kids.
I think it was going to be a hit anyways. This is just them cashing in on some merchandise.
This thing looks ridiculous to John.
Yeah, I've seen it. It looks a little silly.
Would you ever wear this as a kid or as an adult?
As a kid, probably. Growing up, I wore a lot of Power Rangers stuff.
Power Rangers were the best as a kid, John.
Yeah, I'd have the little belt buckle.
The Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Yes. Then he turned to White Ranger. That was a cool moment.
Yeah.
I think I liked him as the Green Ranger better because he was more like a
cool guy.
More rebellious as a Green Ranger.
Yeah.
The White Ranger, who's like turned to like a doll, who's like more like official.
He was a little stuck up as a White Ranger.
Yeah, a little bit. He had an ego trip. It's like, I'm the White Ranger. I'm the best. Anyways, Power Rangers. I should watch those again and see if they're
on Netflix.
They're on Netflix, the TV show?
Oh, yeah.
Do they hold up, John? Have you seen these recently?
Yeah, I mean, they're awesome. Yeah, that
yeah, they formed the big man, dude, with all the robot dinosaurs.
Megazord?
Megazord. They got Alpha 5, the little annoying robot. Oh,
Zordon!
I did catch the movie on HBO Go a couple weeks ago.
You know they're making a new one, right?
I do. And there's some good actors in that.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston's going to be Zordon. Yeah.
That's great.
He did some of the voice
acting.
He
shaves his head fairly regularly, right?
What's that?
He shaves his head fairly regularly, right?
He did for Breaking Bad. I mean, he's pretty. He'll get into any role like hardcore. So he needs to shave his head for Power Rangers. He'll do it. No problem.
I'm excited to see what they do with it. This could be the one reboot that's good. Like Transformers wasn't really that good. Is Michael Bay involved? Please say no.
Oh no, Michael Bay's not involved.
Okay, good. So you ruined Transformers
and
ruined Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's like going through and ruining all of the childhood greatness.
I'm not gonna lie. When I found out he was making the new Ninja Turtles, I was severely disappointed.
What other childhood beloved thing can he ruin for America?
A lot of stuff.
There's a lot.
Not give him any ideas.
No. Okay. Anyways.
Power Rangers. Oh, we're talking about the wearables, the Pokemon wearables.
The wearables, yes. Oh boy, yeah.
So yeah, how much? They're like $10, something like
$35.
$35.
30 for this. It's 30.
Oh, okay.
And you can buy different stones too, which should be extra.
Of course you can. You can buy like all 20 stones, I'm sure.
Of course. Oh man. Okay. There was a Comic-Con panel with Pokemon Go where the creators were there talking about new features. Trading is going to be a thing. They're saying more Easter eggs like the EV naming thing have not been discovered yet. There are more Pokemon on the way, as well as some rare ones. Pokestops will eventually be upgraded to offer more than just a few items in your bag. They'll serve as Pokemon centers in the future. We talked about centers last week. These updated hospitals.
Heal your Pokemon, yeah.
And legendary birds are aligned with Team Mystic and Signet Valor, They unveil the names of the leaders of each team. Warn foes correct in the near future. So maybe we will only be able to get access to our. So you'd get Articuno, the blue one.
Yep.
Now this Sparky or Spark. What's the
Spark.
What's the electric
Zapdos.
Zapdos?
Yeah.
That I believe is the best of the birds, just by look. Like it's great.
Just by looks, yeah. Yeah, Zapdos is cool.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the guy who caught the Articuno in the wild?
I heard about that. Did he actually catch it, or was that a glitch?
He had a screenshot, and Niantic confirmed it actually happened, and they took it away from him because it was a.
That seems cruel.
It was an accident.
You can't take something away.
I know. I can't believe they took it away.
So
like
against the Pokemon culture.
Yeah, just let them have it.
Like
yeah.
it's like someone finds a shiny. It's like, oh, we didn't mean shinies to be out yet.
Yeah, weird.
I wonder if shiny hunting will eventually be a thing where you're like tracking down.
Oh, it better be. I'm sure it will be.
Like, I wonder what the method would be, because like in the game, you'll like track it down and not catch a bunch until you find it. I forget how you do the shiny hunting, but that's
there's like one out of thousands are different color and they're super rare.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I can totally see them doing that. I mean, once people catch them all and they need something else to do,
no, people have caught them all, John.
I know there's been a few.
New York is the place to be, evidently.
California is the place to be too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Santa Monica Pier, apparently. Yeah.
How far are you along in catching them all?
I have 97 different Pokemon in my Pokedex.
Nice. I'm at like 61.
Nice, not bad.
So yes, Nick Johnson, age 28, Brooklyn-based Pokemaster, has walked an average 8 miles a day for 2 weeks to complete his collection. He caught them all in New York City except Dratini and Porygon, which he found in New Jersey. Porygon. I so love that about Porygon. Those things are awesome.
Yeah, I want a Porygon really bad.
Those, for people unfamiliar with Porygon, he's a Pokemon made in the lab. He's very polygon-based. That's hence the Porygon name.
Yeah, he's a digital Pokemon.
Yeah, and he didn't. He kept up with his job. This is all like after work through like 2 a.m. kind of.
Good for this guy.
Yeah, right. He was a responsible guy. Kept up his job. So, man, you just have to catch so many to evolve the things. You have to catch so many.
Yeah, you
have to catch so many of these things. You evolve like the Magikarp. You need 400 of those.
Candies. I'm lucky because.
How did you do that?
How did I do that?
How did you actually catch? You ended up catching like 200 of those things?
You have to catch 100 of them because you get 4 candies if you trade one in for each one.
Okay.
I caught 100, but there's a place by my work that's a Magikarp spawn. So every time you walk by, like 1 or 2 pops up. So it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Okay. I can get like 1 a day at my spawn point.
No, I can get like 1 every 5 minutes there. It's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool. Now, there was discovered a level cap in Pokemon Go. So level caps are a thing. Someone had a bot just like see what the level cap would be. And it is, I believe, 40. Yeah, level 40 is the maximum.
Yeah, you had to cheat to get there. He said he used a bot.
Yeah, he used a bot.
Yeah.
Using a bot and 131 lucky eggs, one user Did
he pay for those or did he cheat to get
I have no idea.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So anyways, that's.
I'm sure they'll raise that, and once enough people hit it, a percentage of people hit it.
It takes so long to get up there.
It does. Once you hit 20, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, Nintendo's shares, they kind of plummeted after investors realized they don't make Pokemon Go. Which, I'm baffled by this. I thought everyone knew Nintendo didn't make it. I just thought everyone, they're associated with it.
Most people don't know that, I don't think.
No, okay.
No, most people think, Pikachu, just like Mario and
Sure.
Zelda and stuff like that.
It's a weird history, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, people have never seen it on any other system, so they just assume,
Could not see a world where Pokemon gets onto anything except for mobile and Nintendo. Did you see a future where Sony pays them enough money to have Pokemon on their system?
No, that wouldn't happen. I can't not see that happening.
Because I think Nintendo owns part of the Pokemon Company. So
they do. They would have to buy They would have to buy
out Nintendo's whole portion, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I don't think Nintendo's going to sell it.
Right. I don't think Pokemon Company wants to leave all that history behind.
They're probably pretty happy with what they, everything they get.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Now, did you get the Minecraft on Wii U? Have you made that purchase yet?
I haven't opened it, but I have it.
Big update coming for the Wii U
what's
edition.
In the update? I saw that.
Battle Map Pack 2. There's a Redstone Special Skin Pack. Battle Mini Game. Fixes on that stuff. A lot of fixes to that Battle Mini Game.
Oh wow, yeah, I see that.
Just a bunch of different bug fixes, it looks like.
It's cool they're updating it. That's good to see. I wonder how many people are active on that game on the Wii U.
I imagine it's, for a Wii U game, pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably one of the better ones. For sure. And speaking of users, Pokemon Go surpassed 75 million downloads worldwide.
And over $200 million in profit is what I read this today.
75 million downloads in what, a month?
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not the entirety of the United States, because that's what, 250 million? What are we
something like that. I don't know, a lot. That's a really high number, though.
Yeah, that's not bad. And it's once again at #1 in, I believe, the American charts. And it finally got featured by Apple on all the app stores.
Yeah, it is. It's everywhere now.
It was basically the rotator was Rio Olympics for 5 different ones, and then Pokemon for the last one. They're just waiting for the Olympics. So what else is as important as the Olympics? Pokemon. Point tap.
Pokemon Olympics.
Pokemon Olympics. Oh boy. Did you watch any of the opening ceremony?
I didn't know. I don't really have cable.
It's quite the hard thing to find a service that lets you actually watch it, John.
Isn't who cares that, like NBC or
NBC? So the NBC Sports app doesn't do the live stream of the opening ceremony, or even they do clips from the Olympics, but nothing really substantial.
They don't stream it on their website?
They may. I didn't even check into that.
You would think,
I ain't checking that. That's, yeah.
They would want people to watch it.
But, so Sling TV says they have NBC, but in my area they don't. PlayStation View also does not have NBC. The only way I could do it was with the very, very local test pilot thing of Stream TV by Comcast at $15 a month, watching your iPad service.
Oh.
Available in Boston and nearby areas. So
that worked. You worked.
That
you
works,
did that.
dude.
That's cool.
But it's stuck on your iPad. They don't
Can you AirPlay it?
They don't allow AirPlay on that app.
What do you mean you can't AirPlay? You can't mirror the whole app?
No. They
Really?
Block it.
Oh, that's so lame.
Because it's an iPad thing, John. The logins work for apps on your TV, but there's no app for that.
That's lame.
It's very lame. But anyways, Olympics are here. Go play your Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympics.
Or don't.
Or don't, either way. Kirby. Big Kirby week with Virtual Console on the Wii U. We got Kirby Return to Dream. Let's see. Never mind. We already got that. This week, Kirby Epic Yarn, Kirby Mass Attack, and Kirby Dream Course.
Kirby Dream Course. Love Kirby's Dream Course.
That one's on the new 3DS.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get that because that's awesome.
Is that an old school one?
It's kind of like a Kirby putt-putt game.
Is Kirby the ball?
Yes.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that game. That's good. All this Kirby love. Yeah, Kirby 64 in the Wii U Virtual Console is already out.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's already out. Kirby Return to Dreamland, Squeak Squad, and Kirby 64. Squeak Squad. What is Squeak Squad? Do you know what Squeak Squad
I
is?
honestly don't even know.
Okay.
I don't even know what Kirby Mass Attack is. What the hell is that?
Sounds like a cool title.
I'm going to look that up because I don't even know.
But I love Kirby. Because, growing up, I just thought he was saying hi. But he's actually saying the Japanese word, hi, with the A in there.
Kirby Mass Attack was a DS game in 2011.
Okay. That's probably why I don't know it.
Yeah, I've never even seen the box art. Cool. Well, you can get it now.
Yeah. I forgot to ask John, did you play the very last Splatfest, or did you forget about it?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
I should have. I felt bad.
Yeah.
It was 48 hours. It was 2 days.
It was a big one.
Biggest one ever. Who won? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Have they announced it yet?
I would hope they would, but no.
Oh, I'm gonna look up now.
The final Splatfest may have been gone, but Nintendo's still tweaking around with the Splatoon formula. Reddit user has noticed that Splatoon players will be given 1,000 points per win in regular battles, as opposed to the original 300. So they're changing some stuff as far as leveling up or something.
Adding points, yeah, and they are adding new ways to get super seashells, which were only available before through Splatfest.
What's the super seashell do?
It's what you get. It lets you swap out, lets you re-roll your item capabilities or abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, before the only way to get them was to win or, to play Splatfest, participate, and you would get some. If you participated, you get even more if you won. Now it sounds like if you just play a bunch of games, maybe 30, I think the number was, you can go up to Judd the cat in the lobby and he will give you some.
Okay. Now, Europe, John, they're getting physical releases in this is a new series of releases. You know how we've had Nintendo Selects before with a little badge?
Yeah.
We're getting Nintendo eShop Selects in Europe.
Oh, okay.
They're releasing Fast Racing Neo, one of your favorites.
That's a great game. That's so good.
That's me on disc in Europe. I'm not sure about America.
It's going to be on disc in Europe? Whoa.
Yeah. And then also a Steam World collection of both Steam World Heist and Steam World Dig.
I want these games.
Right? Gotta be in Europe.
I would kill for a physical release of Fast Racing Neo. That is
box art looks pretty great.
I'm sure it does. I mean, yeah, because once that game's gone and I can't re-download it, I'm going to be mad.
So that is something I wanted to talk a little bit about. So I would advise people to go out, get some external hard drives, and download everything you own from the eShop to that hard drive. Just everything.
Make multiple copies of it too.
Yeah, because whenever they shut down the eShop, if it's 5 years from now, it's 5 years. But if it's sooner or later, who knows? But yeah, so just download everything because I've never had an external hard drive hooked up to my Wii U, so there's a lot of stuff that's it's in my account, but I don't have it downloaded because I don't have room for it. So I'd advise at some point people do that.
It's a good suggestion.
Yeah. So before you box up your Wii U for your NX, which I'm not sure people do, they might coexist for a while.
They might have to.
Might have to.
Yeah, I really hope they do these physical releases in the States because
this coincides with some DLC tracks, John, for Fast Neo Racing.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
8 courses. And so, yeah, I've still not played this game.
You need to. It's
And,
like, I mean, you like F-Zero. Do you
I
like
do.
F-Zero? Yeah, this game is.
I like the concept of F-Zero. F-Zero. I don't think I've actually played an F-Zero game though.
Wait. What did you?
I'm pretty sure I've never played F-Zero.
You never played an F-Zero
I mean,
game?
I've played the Mario Kart level.
Oh wow. Okay.
I've played episode 1 Racer. Does that count? It's really fast.
No, that's nothing compared to F-Zero. F-Zero is like a perfect 60 frames per second, like lock
Oh,
on.
that Racer game. That's perfect. 20? I don't know.
Yeah, like 15 frames per second on the N64.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man. I'll have to get one of those at some point. What's the definitive F-Zero?
Oh, GameCube is the hardest. So if you want the most challenging one, GameCube,
Okay.
I'd probably say start with the N64 one.
How do they make that game work on N64? This really fast thing.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I might own. I wonder what I own because I own a lot of N64 games.
Super Nintendo is okay.
Yeah, it's like the Star Fox of that.
Well,
They like made it was like technically a Marvel, but the game itself not.
Well, it's not. It's a good game. The reason I'm kind of like, is because the mechanics are a lot different in F-Zero. All the 3D ones, it's like a normal racing game where you're actually moving across the track. In F-Zero for Super Nintendo, you were literally your car stays center, and then the ground moves like underneath you, and you kind of shift around. Which I guess the 3D ones are kind of like that, but I feel like they give you it's not as noticeable as it is on the Super Nintendo, where you're just kind of, shifting your it doesn't feel like it's racing as much as the newer ones.
Okay, gotcha. And
More
arcadey. I believe it's time to dig into something probably some people have wanted for us to talk about. This is the very legitimate, I believe, rumors on Nintendo's next console, the Nintendo NX. NX, yeah. So Eurogamer had a big write-up on what they've been hearing about this from their sources. And I think IGN confirmed a lot of what they've been hearing as well. And it kind of coincides with this.
Yeah, I think a lot of sites all had the same information on the same day and all had pretty good confirmations of it. So
here's what we're hearing. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this stuff yet. It'll be a portable handheld console with detachable controllers. NX will function as a high-powered handheld console with its own display. So far, so good. We've heard the screen is bookended by 2 controller sections on either side, which can be attached or detached as required. Then when you get home, the system can connect your TV for gaming on the big screen. A base unit or dock station is used to connect the brain of the NX within the controller to display on your TV. It'll be using NVIDIA's Power Tegra mobile processor. That's the least of the internals are the least confirmed of all the rumors they're saying. Like it might be around this, but it might be something else. It'll use game cartridges as a choice of physical media. It'll be a handheld first and foremost, and 32 gigabytes for cartridge size is what they're saying. And digital downloads will be available, of course. Let's see what else. Another source said the system would run on a new operating system from Nintendo. It won't be running Android, as some people were saying. Inside the NX, so we talked about that already. The graphical comparisons with current consoles are difficult due to the vastly different nature of the device. But this won't be what initially a while back we were saying PS4 or above. Might not even hit that, is what we're hearing, because of its mobile aspect of this console. Finally, we've heard that it'll be unveiled in September. and they want a very clear message about this console after the Wii U fiasco. A simple marketing message, I believe, of like games on the go kind of thing. So I believe that is basically the gist of the rumors.
Yeah, it kind of confirms what we've been hearing a lot about. I mean, we've heard some of these things before, like cartridges and a mix. I mean, they did their teams got mixed together a couple years ago. The hard, the mobile and the handheld and the console. So this definitely fits in with that narrative, and
it does.
It fits in kind of with where they're, everyone, they sell a lot more handheld systems, but people still want to play those games at home and stuff, obviously. So this kind of fits their gamers' needs, and I think the controller thing's interesting because these mock-ups make it seem kind of like they're a little almost magnetized, and they kind of like stick onto the side, and you can kind of change the orientation and kind of use the controllers almost as Wiimotes if you wanted to. And
very interested in the build quality in this thing.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see how this turns out.
The industrial design of it too.
Yeah, because this is detachable controllers. I mean, at first when I heard detachable controllers, I thought there's no way. But then the more I thought about it, the more I thought Nintendo already makes me have a drawer full of Wiimotes and nunchucks and classic controllers and all that other stuff. So they're probably totally okay with having detachable controllers.
And there's a picture of it on a stand, and you can just like, if you want to play it on the go, detached from the handheld, you can.
Well, the big thing there is that if this thing is a console quality like Wii U and up on the go, I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's gonna bring in a lot of people, but it's got to be built well. It's got to. The battery's got to last.
It basically takes the Wii U concept and puts it on the go.
But
it's a one screen versus two screen. So it takes the off screen TV play and puts that as its own console, basically.
I kind of wondering if the base they're talking about is kind of like a hub, and it's not like you don't plug the controller into it. It kind of syncs up with it when you're at home, and it kind of acts like the Wii U, where it's a second screen and it can stream to the hub that's connected to your TV, if that makes sense.
I think the brains have got to live on the device. I don't think there's.
I think the brains will. I think the brains will live on the device, but I think they'll be, instead of having to like plug it into your TV, I would imagine them having this little thing that you plug into the TV that's always plugged in, and then when you get home, it sees it, it connects to it, and it just streams all the data over to it. If that makes sense.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So it's you don't
style.
Yeah. So you don't plug it in when you get home. You're just sitting on the couch, and now, boom, your TV now is.
I like this idea, John. This is kind of brilliant idea you got here. You should work for Eurogamer.
So I think because they have
the tech,
they got all the tech. So just take it to the next level where you can take it out of the house and just take the brains out of the system that's hooked up to the TV, put it in the controller, and kind of just switch them. The brain, what the controller was doing before, now the TV hub's doing, and what the TV hub was doing before, now the controller is doing. I
like this. Okay. Yeah.
But the real question is, how do these detachable controllers work with all this? Like, if that's the case,
I'd imagine Wii and Wii U controllers may still work with these.
I don't think
because
they got to cut the cord.
The NES Mini,
they got to cut that cord, right?
The NES Classic has a Wii controller port, right? They're obviously not giving up on that port.
Did they make it that port because they think it still has a future, or did they make that port because they have they know how to make it? It's easy for them to make. They're already making them, so it's cheap. I don't
know. That's a
I see the NX literally cutting all ties with everything from the past.
No backwards compatibility for sure.
Honestly, backwards compatibility, I think 3DS. I think the carts will be the same size as 3DS, and you can pop in 3DS games and play those backwards compatible.
Don't like the cartridge design of 3DS.
Well, whatever. It's just a little.
I want special.
Whatever. It's just a little SD.
Let's bring back Game Boy cartridges.
Oh, those are big.
Or the smaller game, the Game Boy Advance ones. Those are cool.
Yeah, that's a good size. I don't mind. I don't think. I mean, they're tiny. I don't think people want them to be big.
I don't know. Mine. Yeah, I hate the little tiny ones. Like you lose it or whatever.
How do you lose them? It comes a case. The game comes with a case you put it in.
I don't know. Just saying.
That's what I think. I think because think about it. There's so many 3DSs out there. There's so many 3DS games. Like tell someone, and it technically is a handheld console.
Right.
So if you tell someone, hey, upgrade to this handheld console, you'll get all the 3DS benefits.
So historically speaking, John.
Well, now I'm thinking there has to have 2 screens if it's a 3DS. Maybe that doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean for backwards compatible build, well, you need 2 screens.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
I was going to say, historically speaking, the transition system between Game Boy Advance and DS was the system that had 2. It had 2 cartridge ports, one for Game Boy Advance and one for DS. Remember that?
The DS Lite in the original DS, yeah.
It had two cartridge ports.
Yeah, I had a DS one and a Game Boy Advance one. Yeah, totally.
One of the coolest things in the world. Like I think I have one of those. You have two games in cartridges with you at all times. It's great.
Yeah, I always had 2 games with me. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
So I was thinking they could do that, but maybe not if it needs 2 screens.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think they can do it.
Like, unless it's only at home. Like at home, you can play 3DS games, but then that's like TV, and that's gonna look like crap on the TV. It really would. 3DS games do not look good at anything bigger than their original screen size.
3DS games might look a little better.
Doubtful. Maybe, unless there was that article about if you unleash the power of some of these DS games, it's actually really high res. Just the DS couldn't render any of that stuff. You see that article?
Nah, I don't know if I buy that.
No, like the art assets were all there.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Someone put in an emulator that like unleashed it all, and it's like, okay, this is pretty great. I don't know.
Maybe.
So, my main concern, John, is my heart is really with the home console with Nintendo. I love their handhelds. Don't get me wrong. 3DS, wonderful. Game Boys and DSs, wonderful. But the home consoles have been where it's at with me. Is this like admitting they're done with home consoles in a way?
This is admitting how Nintendo gamers play, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's admitting that Nintendo can't focus on 2 things anymore. Like they have to focus on one thing, and if they have to make one thing, they're going to make it work both ways.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that's okay because some people will only play it at home, some people will only play on the go, and some people play both probably.
I really want that base station to up. I wish it had some power in it to like beef up the game.
It might. I mean, maybe it will because when you're at home, you might want that extra beef. You might want that extra,
Yeah,
less
I'm wondering,
low
like,
times.
will these look worse than Wii U games?
Oh,
On the TV at least. And on the small screen, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'm curious on the big screen, will these look worse than Wii U? This is a step back in graphics, maybe.
I don't know if it's a step back in graphics. I can't see them taking a step back in graphics.
No?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah, my question is it going to play like mobile games? Are we going to see a lot of games like Pokemon Go? Is Pokemon Go going to work on this?
There was a rumor that all Nintendo's mobile games would work on this. Like that was something that came out after this article was posted.
I'm not even sure that makes sense because then you're just kind of,
It's a touchscreen. Well, if you can detach the controllers, self-sufficient. Without, so you can detach controllers. That's got to be a touchscreen. I wonder if you could just do pure touchscreen games if you wanted to.
There's a couple on Wii U, I think.
There's some very touch-heavy games for sure.
Yeah.
Stylus-based. This is imagine no more stylus. This is the end of the stylus era, John. I believe.
Probably, yeah. I would assume this is finally going to be a multi-touch screen.
How are they going to do Pikmin 4 without that stylus, man? That was such a good control mechanism.
Well, hopefully with better touch screens, they'll have more accurate. You won't need a stylus. Maybe.
I wonder if. I'm thinking about this, John. Maybe you just have one controller attached for Pikmin 4 for directional. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, with this controller setup, you could potentially have it any way you want. You could do all sorts of things. It's even more crazy than the Wii U. Like it's literally, I mean, from these mock-ups, you could do Wii Remote. You can do a controller with only one joystick on one side and the other one you hold in your hand, and like.
I wonder if like when you buy it, it comes with like a set of different options. Like this is like the Xbox Elite controller. Have you seen that thing?
Yeah, that thing's insane.
So you can swap out the D-pads and joysticks to be different, and buttons to be different things.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
Like, I wonder how down the rabbit hole Nintendo would get, and if like certain games. Remember when we got the expansion pack with Perfect Dark, or what game did that come with?
Donkey Kong Country, I think, or Donkey Kong 64 originally. Okay. Yeah, I think.
I wonder if certain games would include like, here's a special controller.
Well, the cool thing about cartridges is just like the Super Nintendo and other things, they could beef up a certain game cart,
for memory,
for memory and whatever they need to. So each game can have its own specific, maybe tailored cartridge for it, which might help. I like the idea. I mean, we've heard the cartridge rumor for like over a year now, so I think that's pretty much guaranteed. We're going to see cartridges. Especially if it's mobile, it has to be cartridge. Disc, just like that whole thing.
You're saying UMDs aren't the solution, John?
No, I don't think so.
For those that don't remember, those were in the PSP. These were discs wrapped in a cartridge, kind of.
Pretty much. I really never. Didn't make much sense to me.
I'm sure they had some good anti-skipping technology in their drum.
I guess.
Probably 20 seconds worth,
Let's just make a cart, I don't know. What's the why? Why? Just make a cartridge. I don't know.
So another thing here, someone tweeted this out. I thought it was pretty clever. What if the NX's true name is Nintendo Go?
That's a decent name.
Do you think they'll stick with NX? I said a while ago that they would because it's too late down the rabbit hole not to. But Nintendo Go, I kind of like that.
I don't think they're going to keep NX as the name.
No.
I think the media, like the gaming media, has latched onto that name. Nintendo threw it out there, but I don't think they ever intended it to like.
But they're like saying in their like public facing Twitter accounts.
They do say it a lot.
In NX, it's like they're saying
they
like
do.
Yeah, they don't say codename NX. They're just saying NX at this point.
They do say it a lot now.
They've gotten rid of saying the codename too. They just say it's called NX.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Now, have you ever seen this on the show notes here? Microverse system. Have you ever had one of these? The Donkey Kong 3 Microverse system.
I've seen these. I've looked for them because I have these. This is a Game & Watch. This is a Game & Watch system.
Okay, are these rare?
They're not super rare. They're in Japan. They're pretty common. Here in the States, they're kind of rare.
So this is a system with two controllers that are wired and separate with a D-pad and a button, and you just play versus each other. It's kind of cool on the same little screen there. It'd be fun for your car rides. Car rides is family vacations. Yeah,
they had a couple different ones. I think kind of like this.
They have Tetris like this.
I don't think they have Tetris. They have like Wrecking Crew, I think, like this.
Okay.
Couple other games.
And then in the latest Star Fox anime, we see Falco using evidently an NX.
Totally.
Yeah.
It almost kind of looks like a PlayStation.
The screen pop-up thing's hilarious to me.
Yeah, a little screen pop-up thing.
Now the next photo, I'm liking this industrial design here, I think.
Yeah, I like this one. Like if they just popped off and.
Yeah. Looks like it has a front-facing camera. Do you think this thing will have a camera?
Probably. I think so. Yeah.
You mentioned reality, front and back.
Just to, I don't know. It just makes sense to have a front-facing camera. Like, put your face on avatars
Sure.
and just stupid crap like that. Like games, there was a couple Xbox. Yeah, I think they're Xbox games that took your picture in racing games as you got like passed and stuff, and sent it to your friends.
Until Dawn does this thing. It's a teen horror movie / game type thing.
Mhm.
It's like an interactive movie. Really well done. I enjoy it. But if you have the PlayStation camera, it will record you right before and after one of the scary moments. So it'll record a video of you freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Not nearly. I watched them. They're not nearly as good as my PT freak out because it's not scary of a game. But it's pretty good. Now the next photo, I don't. This is not good. The controllers are not mobile at all. Not portable.
Yeah, they
big.
don't
Too big.
they don't detach either or attach to anything.
They're just there. Yeah. I like the little tiny little controllers, but that'd be good for home use.
Maybe they're magnetic, like I said.
But that's way too thick, anyways.
Yeah, probably.
And it's got like that back. I don't know. Do you think these ones will have triggers in the back like that?
I mean, if it's a home console and a mobile console, it's gonna be really interesting to see what the buttons are,
because home consoles have such better controls.
They do, yeah.
I hate that's the one advantage. Like you're less likely to get arthritis playing home consoles. Let's just put it out there. Just saying.
Yeah, the 3DS can definitely get cramped.
Yeah. But John, this makes the battle even harder for NX versus Wii U Zelda. You're gonna buy Wii U Zelda, but are you gonna ever play it there? You think?
Probably not. No.
Right.
I'll probably play it on NX.
Yeah, this is.
You're gonna want to play it on the new thing, obviously.
Oh, it's mobile too, so you can
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I mean, if
Zelda's
like, cool.
I know what your job is. You could probably take breaks and play it on your breaks pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, if this thing's mobile, I'm gonna bring it probably everywhere. Yeah. If it has like Splatoon and Mario Maker, and well, that's another thing. The launch lineup.
Do you think it'll get a bunch of ports from Wii U? I'm not getting that feeling as much anymore.
I'm not getting that feeling as much anymore. I could still see it happening. I could see them pushing, because there's another rumor about the launch lineup or the first 6 months having Mario and another game. What was it? A Pokemon game, yeah. Along with Zelda.
Oh, this is so I just handhelds a second ago. This is the more exciting aspect of the one system thing, John.
Yeah, play Pokemon on.
Well, you could have a real Pokemon game on a home console. Oh, technically a home console.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
So
they're giving people
a home console Pokemon game of the official variety.
Yeah, they're totally giving us what we want. Like I said, yeah.
HD. Well, that game engine, it's got to be like HD beautiful, right? On NX. It's got to be like totally different.
It's
3D. That's got to be such a huge step up from 3D. Like if you're thinking that's from 3DS to NX as the upgrade path, that's such a huge leap forward. If you're thinking of it from Wii U to NX, it's just like, okay, it's portable now.
Yeah, they could always, take the art style pretty simple and not gonna. They might just keep it the same and make the frame rate not suck. Yeah,
and up the pixel count, make it all good.
Who knows? It's gonna be
yeah
interesting to see what games look like on this.
That's for sure. So you think next month we'll get the unveiling?
It's gotta be. They're still saying spring, right?
Well, yeah, March I think is when
March.
Thinking it's launching.
So yeah, it's gonna be September.
Either before or after
October.
the holiday season. You can't do it during the middle of that. I don't think.
No.
You wouldn't want to.
Yeah, like if we don't see it by October, I would be shocked. Like by the end of like mid-October, if we haven't heard anything, I would be very surprised. Yeah. Especially all these rumors are coming out. I suspect these rumors are like on purpose by Nintendo because they all came out like the same day.
Right. So Next up, we might dive into the next a little bit later, but let's see. The Voice is coming August 11th, John. And can you guess what modern platforms it would be arriving on?
Not the Wii U.
Well, no, not the Wii U. No, Xbox One, very modern. PS4, and the Wii.
The Wii.
And there's a note in this. I believe the screenshot from product description compatible with Wii U. So certain developers, they're just like, it works. Backwards compatibility. Technically, it's both.
It's so lame. It's like
So lame.
I mean, it's so bad because there's probably still selling more copies of their games on the Wii than the Wii U.
That
So-
would be like certain backwards compatibility enabled 360 titles to just like on the box say works on Xbox One now too, or like not even make it Xbox One version, just make a 360 version that works on the one.
Yeah, what if this becomes a trend? They start just going towards the lowest common denominator, whatever is backwards compatible, and then boom, they got a much larger audience.
Bad trend.
Probably, yeah. I don't see it happening. I mean, this is a
We'll wait
game.
for shovelware.
Yeah, this is crapware. Come on, The Voice.
I mean, we all like our at-home karaoke, John. Come on, it's not much.
Does it come with a microphone? Do I have to have a microphone?
Well, since it's not like for the Wii U, you can't use that microphone that's built into the gamepad.
Oh no. It's
I
compatible with it.
battle with it.
Just like Wii Sports is compatible with my Wii.
Did they ever have just thought of this idea. So you get the Wii remote, John, right? And you have that attachment port on the bottom. Has anyone had a microphone that just plugs right into that attachment port and turns the Wii remote into a mic?
No, they're gonna make you plug it into the USB ports on the back.
Brilliant. Okay. Have you played many Layton games in your day, John?
No, I haven't.
They are doing a side spin-off called Lady Layton. It's coming to 3DS, Android, and iOS. So I believe I haven't played them either. I believe they're like solving crime type games.
Crime puzzles, yeah.
Crime puzzles. I could be completely wrong with that.
No, I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's accurate.
I've heard the
Something
best of
like
things in regards to these games. But there's a Lady Layton game coming out. And the Twitter seemed like what they were showing. I'm not quite sure what to expect, though. And Level 5 is releasing the original Yokai Watch on smartphones. So that 3DS game is coming to smartphones.
Wow, that's pretty big news.
Yeah, for sure. And that was at some Japanese event. I forget exactly what it was, but I'm not sure how much this will translate to United States. I'm imagining some of it will. Now, the next thing I saw here is Super Mario 3D World has passed 5 million units.
Nice.
Not a bad thing there. What else do you want to talk about? We got a couple other stories here.
Let's see. Disney Infinity is shutting down next
Yeah.
March, so you have some
Yeah.
time.
This is so soon, though. So the online services, March 3rd, 2017. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so that sucks if you are still playing that game.
I asked someone that is, and this is used for sharing of your creations, your levels.
Yes.
That's kind of that's a major bummer. That's one of the huge parts of that game, I've been told, as far as why people keep playing it.
Well, people might start dropping now that if they hear this news.
Yeah, I wonder if they enable send a USB flash drive and you can share them that way.
Doubtful.
Doubt it.
And what is this that people are now naming their children after Pokemon?
Yeah, it's a thing. So it's a thing. So here we go. These are some. What would you think are some common Pokemon-based names that parents would pick
For their children.
for the children?
Mr. Mime.
What a terrible name. What a terrible name, Mr. Mime.
Mr.
No.
Mime. I can't think. They're all like silly names. This
So the first one,
one.
Rosalea.
Rosalina. Rosalea. No, yeah, Rosalea.
Rosalea. Is that how you pronounce it? That's the number one. Number two, John. Onyx. I would hate to be called Onyx because you're
Rosalia. I think it is.
Rosalia. That's a good one. That's not a bad one. I don't think many people would necessarily realize it's Pokemon. Rosalia. Onyx. I hate that one.
Yeah, it sounds like a it sounds like a stripper name.
Onyx does?
Yeah, it's like a rock. It's like being named Diamond or
right.
like
and you have Star for 3.
Or Star, yeah, that's not much better.
Come on.
Star. There's no Pokemon named Star, is there?
Now, Eevee is so recognizable as a Pokemon, but I kind of like the Eevee name. But that's way too recognizable as a Pokemon, and I would never want to do that.
It's too weird.
But it's also so like the idea of like what Eevee is, John, is you can become anything you want to be, right? This is the Pokemon that evolves into all of the different, you got the fire, electric, psychic. It evolves into anything, basically, as far as. So I wonder if some parents are like aspirationally thinking, oh, this is like the name of be who you want to be kind of name. You do? I don't know. I thought to cross my mind a little bit.
I would
am I thinking too in depth that parents are thinking this way?
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're just on a hype and they're gonna regret this in 3 months.
Yeah, I'd never do. Yeah, I'd never do a Pokemon-based name. That seems stupid.
Ivy.
Like pop culture, you want to avoid pop culture names. You really do. Until it's like probably 50 years after the fact, where you know how this thing all played out in the end, right?
Ash. Ash is one of the names. Now that's not a bad one, Ash. If you're
I wouldn't want to. I won't. Ash, sure. I won't be called Ash because it's like
everyone's gonna associate. Yeah. Everyone's gonna associate you with Pokemon. I'm wondering how many people in the '90s were named Ash. When the Pokemon.
Is that the anime character?
Yeah, that's the anime character. Yeah.
I also just hate the Ash name. It's like, okay, you're burnt up, crispy, whatever stuff.
Oh.
I mean, that's what it is, right? That's what Ash is.
Yes, I always thought it was just short for Ashley.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's a male in the anime.
Male version of Ashley.
Okay. I'm just thinking of ashtrays. I have around way too many smokers at my job, evidently. And then you have Shay and Ivy. Yeah. So this is the number it's risen. So they were on the baby list and they've risen quite a bit to be on the top 7. The Rosalia. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Rosalia. And that one, Rosalia has risen 5,859 spots. So that's the one that's really taken over. So
it is the only one that is actually close to a name. So
yes, like Rose and stuff like that. So here's some stuff on their financials. Nintendo. During the 3-month period that ended June 30th, for Nintendo 3DS, Kirby Planet Robobot, which was released globally, showed steady sales. In the US, Bravely Second and Lair was released, and in Europe, Fire Emblem's Birthright Conquest was released, and both titles got off to a good start. As a result, sales of Nintendo 3DS hardware and software were 0.94 million and 8.47 million units. The software was a 7% increase year to year, while the hardware was a 7% decrease year to year. I'm curious. With respect to Wii U, in addition to titles such as Star Fox Zero/Guard and Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, which were released globally, Splatoon and Mario Maker, which were released during the prior fiscal year, showed steady sales. Global sales of the Wii U hardware and software were 0.22 million, a 53% decrease on a year-to-year basis.
Oh.
And interestingly, John, 4.68 million units, which is a 3% increase. The software increased just a tad bit. Good for Wii U. For Amiibo, John, the figure in card type sales remained at approximately 1.7 million units and 1.3 million units, respectively, mainly due to a lack of new titles that are compatible with Amiibo. Download sales decreased on a year-to-year basis because sales of in-game downloadable content were down. That's a weird rationale, but okay.
We didn't sell as many because we didn't sell as many.
Right. So yeah, that was a quarter. Software's good.
Yeah, Amiibo's not surprising considering there's no new ones.
I'm surprised they haven't re-released any from the Smash.
Yeah, they've really ever since that one
dormant.
Yeah, ever since that one refresh or that one restock, it's been pretty much
a lot
nothing.
Of figures that are still hard to get.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the software sales is cool. It's cool to see Splatoon and Mario Maker still chugging along, but
kicking butt.
They're literally like the only thing that's keeping the system barely alive at this point.
So, John, the more I think about it, I don't think we're gonna get a Mario Kart or Smash Brothers Game of the Year edition with all the DLC.
I doubt it. No,
it's looking unlikely at this point.
Everything, unlikely. Yeah, anything on the Wii U right now is looking unlikely.
They'll throw us like a GameCube remaster, one final one that just like comes out.
If they had it in, if they were working on it, they probably ditched it and moved on to something for NX. Honestly, they probably said this is a wait. You know, like just. Yeah. I hate to say it, but like they've jumped ship at this point. They are just like abandoning it. Like you get that Mario game,
it'd be cooler if that base station on NX had a disc slot and had like the Wii U internals in it. That'd drive the cost up too much. But like, you can play your Wii games when you're at home.
No, I think it's gonna be
done.
All new. No, they're just fire. They're like set it on fire.
It is third pillar style, like it was DS though. You had DS, GBA, and the home console all at once.
Yep. Yeah.
But I wonder how soon 3DS and Wii U will. I think Wii U will cease to exist as soon as possible. But 3DS, wonder how long that will keep trucking with new games.
3DS will keep trickling new games in. Wii U, like
we got some new game announcements.
A couple, yeah.
A couple. I think I forgot to put one of them in. Then let me see. I'll see. But the most exciting one, John. This is. Did we talk about this cap ending of the Darksiders War Master Edition on the show?
No. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I think.
Okay, it's somehow in this week's notes, but.
We're gonna remaster. Woohoo!
Very exciting.
3 or 4 year old game. And why are they even bothering?
Well, John, it's just like it's good capping. We had Darksiders 2 already in the Wii U, so the first one.
I guess.
We had 2 Batman Arkham games. It'd be good to have the other ones not happening.
I can't believe anything's happening on Wii U.
So, John, if you are in Canada, our great northernly ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Family Adventure Zone presented by Nintendo. Fun-filled activities guaranteed to keep the whole family happy. Come visit us at the base of Black Calm Mountain in the Upper Village. Open daily June 18th to September 5th. They're having mini golf stops. I'm not exactly sure. So you have Mario and Friends mini golf. You have a bouncy castle. I'm trying to think where the Nintendo. I think it's just the golf. So yeah, I got go-karts and stuff. So yeah, if you're in Canada, you can play some mini golf Mario branded. So there you go. Exciting. Not really, but okay.
Mini golf's fun. Sometimes.
It can be. Happy Gilmore mini golf, you know.
Yeah.
So Reggie, the big guy at Nintendo America, had some words about why Wii U is not successful.
Little too late.
A little too late, yeah. Here's what he said here. When we launched Wii U, we missed the opportunity to be clear on the concept to show off its capabilities and what the users could do, and that hurt us. Sales were also hurt during the beginning of its lifespan by the lack of games. And although we've sold 13 million consoles against 20 and 40 million from the competition, what pleases us is the most is that Wii U has the games with the best reviews and ratings from the fans. Wait, is that what it says? The best reviews and ratings from fans? Not critics, fans?
I think both it does.
Okay. I'm sure it does. It's a weird thing to say. But at the beginning, I didn't feel like there was a lack of games, did you?
At the beginning, yeah, there was.
You did?
In the beginning, yeah, come on.
I mean, there were a ton of ports. I'm forgetting all the
There were
ports.
like a bunch of ports. There was nothing new. It was like
You had the Mario game.
we got that 2D Mario game, and then
Zombie U.
we got Zombie U, and then the next year we got another Mario game, which I'm not complaining, but it was it was a slow start. Like it was a slow start. We got Rayman. That Rayman got delayed.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Like, it wasn't a good.
So they're not going to make that mistake twice.
No, yeah. So I think this system, they're literally going to have so much. They're going to go throw everything at it. I could see them throwing new games. I could see them doing Wii U ports. I could see them just throwing everything out. And just being like, we have everything on this system. Yeah, we have everything on this.
So, okay. Cool deal. The new Pokemon game, John. We got some new news here about some new transformations.
Yeah.
Set the Twitterverse on fire. So some classic Pokemons are going to transform into something different in Sun and Moon because you're in Hawaii. So you got to, have your beach body ready.
Yep.
Nintendo Beach Body. So what are some of your favorites of these new transformations?
Oh, it's got to be the Aloha Vulpix and Ninetales.
Yeah, the snow Firefox.
Yeah, they're ice. Vulpix in this region is now ice. And
when the ice thing just melts in Hawaii?
Let's
brings you your impressions.
Let's not go there. It's just cool that Vulpix is now an ice type. And
as a Sandshrew.
As a Sandshrew.
So there is no desert in Hawaii, so you gotta have ice, right?
Exactly. And Ninetales is fairy and ice type.
Okay.
And Slash is now steel and ice type. So that's cool.
And because you have more nutrition in Hawaii, you eat better, you got more sunlight, healthier, you're happier. That's why you can grow exponentially taller. As is evidenced by this tree Pokemon. I forget its name.
Executor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many memes about how tall this Pokemon is.
Well, his Pokedex entry says the more sun he has, the taller he grows. So if he's in Hawaii,
how tall do you think this guy is now?
It looks ridiculous. It looks 20 feet tall. I don't know.
The memes are funny of showing other Pokemon with huge long necks. It's great.
I never thought I'd see it, but yeah, they're tweaking some of the original Pokemon. This is cool. I think this is cooler than making some new Pokemon that are just really similar to the original ones. I like this idea of having region specific.
I want a Squirtle.
I want a Fire Squirtle.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things they could do. Yeah, that really is. Pikachu that's not electric. Water Pikachu. I don't know. Who knows what they could do.
They had a water Pikachu in one of the games, right? Where you get him, he's surfing or something.
Well, they have Surfing Pikachu, yeah.
Okay. The trailer also was talking about rate of passage called the Island Challenge. Might replace the gym system. Trial captains.
Maybe. We'll see. That's a big staple of Pokemon. I don't know.
It is.
How they might start moving away from it, but I don't know how far they'll go. I like this Poke Ride thing. It's like Pokemon Uber. You can just summon Pokemon to take you on trips and stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, you can ride Pokemon now.
Yeah, it's cool. Hopefully they're getting rid
Hopefully
of
they'll get through the
HMs and yeah, for sure.
And then I think this is legitimate. They leaked the final forms of the starters. I have not looked at this really.
Oh, I looked at it. It looks fake.
It looks fake. Okay.
Yeah, you can look at it. Like as soon as you click on it, you can tell it's fan made. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think the post even says that, hey, this isn't real.
Okay, good. I don't want that stuff. I don't want to know ahead of time.
You can already picture it, can't you? Come on, Big Owl.
I want to be surprised when I see that those things evolve. You know, I want surprise.
Good luck, man. Good luck. You got a long ways till November.
Yeah, if Twitter didn't, I wish you could turn off Twitter photo embeds for Pokemon posts.
You could probably mute Pokemon posts.
But I want to still see Pokemon posts, just not the photos. That's the challenge, John.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
I know. I wish there was I wish Tweetbot let you mute photos, like have a mute filter for photos.
I think you can turn off all photos.
But I want to see some photos. I want to see the photos for everything but Pokemon. Twitter is a powerful platform, John. I should be able to do what I want.
You are
2016. We can't have muting the photos.
You are using your power in unwieldy ways, I think.
I should contact the Tweetbot creators and see if they can.
Yeah, they'll get right on that, I'm sure.
This is one of the most requested features of all time. Oh gosh. So I wanted to talk a little bit about. I was watching this video on YouTube, and they made me realize legendary birds have Uno, Dos, and Tres in the names. Articuno, and then the other ones.
Zapdos and Moltres. Yeah,
Yeah.
You didn't know that too?
So brilliant. Uno does. So it's they're integrating Spanish into this here.
Yeah. Uno, dos, tres.
What are there other like clever ones like that?
Pokemon names? There's a lot
Yeah.
of clever Pokemon names, yeah.
Yeah. What are some of your favorites?
Oh, clever Pokemon names? Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Oh, man, I'd have to go look at the Pokedex.
Okay. Talk for another week, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of interesting Pokemon names. What's that new one? The new Pokemon that has the Pikachu sheet on its.
Right. What's that one called?
Mimikyu. That's the name of it.
Mickey? I like that.
Yeah, that's a cool name. So yeah, there's a lot of clever names.
Pokemon Go now available in Brazil.
Just in time for the Olympics.
Absolutely. And then here's a message from Niantic about Pokemon Go. Trainers, as many of you know, we recently made some changes to Pokemon Go. We have removed the 3-step display in order to improve the underlying design. The original feature, enjoyed by many, was also confusing and did not meet our underlying product goals. We will keep you posted as we strive to improve this feature. We have limited access by third-party sources, which were interfering with our ability to maintain quality of service for our users and to bring Pokemon Go to users around the world. So they're basically blaming these services on servers going down. We've read your posts and emails, and we hear the frustration from folks in places where we haven't launched yet, and from those of you who miss these features. I want you to know that we've been working crazy hours to keep the game running as we continue to launch globally. If you haven't heard us tweeting much, it's because we're heads down working on the game. So they don't address the battery saver feature, which just disappeared.
They did disappear. People went nuts because the steps disappeared. Well, people were going nuts because the steps were wrong. They weren't really doing anything.
Right.
They did something like the first day they would change, it worked a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you tap the little compass button and it would kind of direct you which way to go based on the footsteps. It never really worked that well. And they just, it broke server wide and now it's just gone. They removed it. So
yeah, and some people were like, "I want refunds," and all. It's like, really?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm kind of glad. I was kind of happy when I saw it gone because if it didn't work, it didn't work, and I don't want to look at it if it doesn't work.
Why did they take out battery saver mode?
I don't know. That was something I was more curious about. Like what it worked fine for me.
Yeah,
Was it not saving battery? I mean, I'm sure.
it was because it turned on the screen brightness, which
Yeah,
is screen on any
I
phone.
I'm really confused by that one too. I'm sure that will hopefully make its way back in.
And then I noticed they have this three three horizontal lines where you transfer a favorite. I don't get why they did that because
It does make it a little quicker when you're transferring Pokemon.
does it? Okay.
It does, yeah. I like it.
I think they need to put more stuff in there for that button to make sense.
Well, before you had to scroll down to the bottom to
You
do
did.
it every time, yeah.
Now you can also customize how your trainer looks now. So
Yes.
originally you were stuck with what you chose originally.
You did, and I rushed through it the first day, so I was happy to change my avatar to
Yeah, so mine's now red to match Valor
nice.
instead of orange.
Mine's now blue. Nice.
So yeah, they're updating it. They're working on it. And then
We're gonna get more updates. A lot, I'm sure. No doubt.
I hope so. Let's see, a couple other quick things. Here we go. So the fall, this is a new game announced for Wii U. So the follow-up game will come out next year on the Wii U channel. This is a game coming out in 2017 on Wii U. This is a rare game. Q1 2017. Fall Part 2, Unbound, will release on Wii U along with PC, PS4, and Xbox One. It's a sequel intended to work as a standalone title. It will contain references to the original title. The original is currently $2 in the eShop, at least for the next week. This game, I believe, is 99 cents on PS4 and $149 on Xbox One, if my recollection is correct. They might all be $2. I thought they were different prices, though. But anyways, you said?
No, I haven't. No,
Okay. I've heard good things about that one.
I have not played that one. No.
No. I was saying it's Monster Hunter thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you excited to get your Monster Hunter Generations on with Toon Link Cat?
It's cool. I don't know if it's enough to make me play the game.
It's not changing the world in the Wind Waker.
No. It's weird.
This dog, what's this dog thing? Is this
I don't know. That's from I think that's from Monster Hunter, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't think it's from
That's not
Zelda.
from Zelda.
No.
Okay.
It kind of looks like it's from Okami, which is another game where you
Heard of that.
you play a fox and you kind of go around painting stuff, I think.
Okay. It's no Star Fox.
No, I never played it, but I've heard about it, and it kind of looks like that art style, the wolf dog fox thing. But yeah, if you want to play as Katoon Link,
It's cool.
there you go. Monster Hunters. Didn't see that coming.
And then lastly, new regions for Pokemon Go. We mentioned Brazil earlier, but it's also available in Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Solomon Islands, Federated States of Micronesia, and Palau. So there you go.
Nice.
Go out and hunt your Pokemon in those countries. Very cool. Got anything else, John?
No, that is it.
Alrighty. Hey, you been playing anything of note?
Pokemon Go and Splatoon still.
Okay.
Played
Any
earlier
catches or evolutions you're most proud of this past
Oh, I got my Gyarados. I don't know if we
Mhm.
talked about that. A
week? You think we'll have the
Venusaur.
red Gyarados and Go at some point?
Yeah, that's the shiny Gyarados. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Venusaur. Got my Venusaur.
Very nice.
What else? Got a pretty powerful Slowbro. Vileplume.
Are you working on leveling up any of them in particular?
Not really.
Okay, so you're not like Stardust hunting for a certain Pokemon.
No, usually I'll just try to evolve the one that's gonna have the best prospects of being the highest. And honestly, it's usually easier just to catch a bunch more and re-evolve them than getting Stardust, because Stardust is so like you don't get that much.
Initially, I thought it's like, oh my gosh, I got like 10,000 of them. It's like I got unlimited Stardust, and I start using it. It's like, oh, stuff.
Yeah, no, it goes yeah, once you start using it, it goes fast.
Yeah.
I have a
People
Raichu.
used it on a Pidgey thing a while back.
Got my Raichu, so that's cool.
Very nice. I found a spawn spot for a Squirtle near this great beer store.
What?
Milford.
Really?
It's like
Yeah.
great. That's both worlds. Got some awesome ciders there, and I can get my Squirtle.
Oh man, there's no Squirtle spawns around here. It stinks.
It does. I need to visit that place a lot to get enough to evolve my Wartortle.
Yeah, once a day.
So, John, where can folks find you on the interwebs?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at John Wesley A, and on Instagram at Classic Cartridges.
Cool deal. My handle is TCHATEN. Go to youtube.com/tchatten for the video version of the show. And we'll be back next time for level 139. Stay tuned. Bye.